Vengeance and Ruination are both things. Sometimes you gotta take a gamble, Campbell. I mean, that. Oh my god, is it that? I mean, is my opponent just letting this happen? Because how they tell the people what you have seen today? Hello everyone, Gomez here from the LAN Party channel. Again, we have a deck for you today, the Fun in the Sundisk deck, whereby this is all because of this lovely comment that I got on YouTube where somebody said they wanted to see a trio ascended deck again. It's been a little while since I've done the ascended buried Sundisk deck, and so that's the reason why I wanted to give it another go. So this one, we are running all three. I still think sometimes it is better just to run the two, say Azir and Renekton, but we wanted all three Egyptian gods in this one. There is somewhat of a call for saying why not only take one Nasus and throw in, like, you know, which are like 3 Renektons or 3 Azirs, but we wanted to go in with all these, plus giving us the chance to maybe get another siphoning strike if we needed it or wanted it. So that's the reason why we've got 2 of each of these champions going on here. Obviously what we want to be doing is we'll be trying to get all of them out as quickly as possible and then use their sentence rise. Obviously deny is a thing, and they can always remove one of the gods before it hits as well. That's why we've got Soothsayer. Soothsayer is just such an amazing card in this deck, and that's why we're running 3 of them. Its ability to, number 1, protect that Sundisk, make sure that Sundisk is basically not going to go anywhere, considering the fact that it's very rare that people run landmark removal, and if they do, it's there's only like a few of them, so that's why getting this and getting Spell Shield basically protects that Sundisk so that you know it's going to be okay, as well as protecting your champions as well, meaning that it's harder for them to die, and so you can either level them up traditionally, which is like in this deck doesn't take too long. Renekton is an amazing card, like in terms of the fact that we've got the Siphoning Strike, but also we've got the Boomerang. Boomerang can also work on top of Nasus as well. Sadly, it can't be used if he's on 9. It won't work because we found this out in one of the matches, because it strikes the strongest and weakest. I thought that would mean that if he was on 9, he would strike the strongest, kill it, then get him up to 10, then strike the second one, and that would level him. Sadly not. It is a simultaneous strike, so that doesn't work. But when he reaches 10, that still can be used to help level him up, as well as removing threats from your opponent's side of the board. But on top of Renekton, this is an amazing card, as well as we've got what was I going to say, stones and things to be able to get the attacks up, as well as hourglass to protect our champions and whatnot. This also just works really well. It's a nice 1-drop. It helps with Azir. This also helps with Azir in terms of the charger that it can make, as well as just doing that extra point of damage into your opponent, or defensively. That can also be a help. So that's the reason why everything is kind of in this deck. There is the Egyptian god deck, the Sundisk deck does get changed around a lot. Loads of different people like to run it in different ways. I'm not saying this is the best way to run it. This is just the way that I ran it, and it was just a lot of fun when I was streaming. So all the games you're going to be seeing were streamed live, so make sure shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram if you want to check out the action live for yourself. I do love it when people come over and go, hey, I've seen your YouTube videos, I come from there. So if you want to check that out, link is down below, as well as the link to the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, join like-minded people who love playing Legends of Runeterra, love gaming, and like having a good time. Why not consider it? Because if you have any questions, you can always ask. There's always somebody who's going to be there who's going to be able to help you out. As well as the custom card contest is currently going down in there. So if you've got an idea for a champion, follower, spell, landmark, anything, please make sure that you do it and put it in that Discord, because you could win some small cash prizes and whatnot if you get in the winning thing. So why not consider that? And if you enjoy what you see here today, why not hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. Just thank you so much for watching. Anyway, let's get in and see how we did in a couple of matchups. I'll keep this hand. I've got a Azir, I've got a Sentence Rise. I just need to try to find Renekton would be who I'd want, because oh my god! Oh, the cards, Yugi! So, we want to save mana. We want to save mana because obviously, we want to be making sure that we're trying to hit this. So, I know I could throw down the Chronomancer, but I don't want to throw down the Chronomancer. So,
they're out there.
I mean, the only thing is that vengeance is a thing. Vengeance and Ruination are both things, okay? I just want to point out, I know this for a fact.
Let it help you remember who you once were.
Oh, wait. But vengeance and ruination are both things. We are so close. Vengeance and ruination are both things. Okay? I know this. Vengeance and ruination are both things. Sometimes you gotta take a gamble, Campbell. I mean that. Oh my God! Is it that? I mean, is my opponent just letting this happen? Because how they tell the people what you have seen today? I mean, how's my opponent not done anything last turn? And they left this. How do you? They must have a vengeance. They must. I mean, we haven't actually leveled. We haven't got the full cinematic universe just yet. Number one, we don't have Nasus. But number two, it's about to kick off next turn. Potentially. Vengeance? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now, Egyptian God Universe. Okay. There it is. Leveled it up. I mean, that is hitting everything perfectly as well, by the way. That is hitting like a Zia turn 3, not which hit Renekton turn 4, and then boom, Ascendance on turn 5. You can't get better than that. The dream! You can't get better than just that working out perfectly. And now that we've got, it's pretty much done at this point. Okay. We could get, so we have all the Egyptian. I mean, Nasus hasn't even got anything. I mean, witness history. We go forward like this. Okay. Issues, problems, and such could come for me. But it's all good. I could have actually considered grabbing this so that we would have forced the overwhelmed. I mean, we could have just smashed in magnificent lethal then. I mean, I did have. I had lethal in so many different ways, and my body decided we don't need to win like this. I mean, I definitely should have thrown this down because this is a rally, and also I'm burning my cards because I got full. I mean, I will burn. I don't need the Emperor's deck. I don't need my pick a card. Shut up! Which I don't need my pot of greed. Shut up out to my opponent. Tell the people what you have seen here today. I mean, literally. I know that I misplayed at the end there, but I had that, like, they knew that death was which had come for them. So Zilean Ekko. I kind of want to keep Renekton. Why is my mind telling me to keep the Boomerang Blade? I should not keep the Boomerang Blade. Oh, what now? Gomez, do not... Okay, I'll keep the Siphon Strike. I won't keep the Boomerang Blade. Gomez, at least agree with yourself a little bit. Okay. So, I opted for getting rid of the Boomerang Blade, but still keeping the Siphoning Strike, and I will tell myself I'm happy. Could go for draw, could go for Ancient Preparations. Ancient Preparations give me a little bit of predict going on. Could consider. Okay. I mean, she can get a gift for Renekton. She can get a gift for Renekton, then we play Renekton. Another part of me kind of wants to keep mana as well, knowing that Strike is a thing. But I guess I wouldn't be able to throw down Renekton and Strike on the same turn anyway. So there is that. I shall pass. I mean, I might just get an immediate pass back, but I pass just in case. Okay. So I could give her Renekton. The question is whether or not I want to grab this and then it means that I've got somebody for the clock. Okay.
We love it when they run.
I might end up regretting this decision because I could have just taken this off the board right here and now. I guess I can still take this off the board right here and now if my opponent decides to go for the block. Okay. I just feel like that's a nice gift from Renekton. He says. Okay. Throw down Renekton. So we might see Echo. Ooh, or not. There is still the chance of Thermal. Thermal Beam is a thing. Okay, the cat. Thermal Beam is still a thing. Because I believe that deck runs Thermal Beam, right? Or Double Mystic. Double Mystic. I mean, it was a risk. It was a risk. But I had to take it, he says. I didn't have to take it. I mean, I was so close to being able to protect Renekton. But I will take that gamble. Let's go and predict. Could give myself another Renekton right now.
We can always rely on you.
Might end up regretting the decisions that were made here today. Okay, draw. Obviously, there are now potentials of Hex crystals. Okay.
Let me show you.
So we get Renekton. Obviously, our whole thing is about trying to get the Sundisk down as quickly as possible. And we've not really managed to do it quickly. Okay. Predicting to predict to try to help Renekton. Oh, sorry, help Ekko. So we might actually see Ekko drop here. Am I going to regret playing you? I'm going to regret playing you if I play you, aren't I? I'm going to regret this! I will live to regret this. Okay, at least on the positive side, I can give you a spell shield. Okay. So. I was really hoping so I can grab potentially another champ. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. We live in hallowed times. So that's going to be the level up on Ekko. That is going to be the level up on Ekko. Which means that it depends on whether or not they've got Ekko in hand or not. That's the question.
Cut them down. Face your end.
Okay. Potential buffs could come into play. I feel like maybe I just leave this. Or do I leave this?
No mercy. No retreat.
Do I want to leave this or do I just do I go? I go. There are like they've only got 2 cards in hand. I have to go. Sometimes you got to gamble. Sometimes you got to gamble. You might end up regretting that gamble, but you might not. So sometimes you've got to go with the decision of hoping that you won't regret. Okay, significant draw. Ooh, that was getting rid of a time bomb as well. Okay. I do know that I do have... How close are you actually? This would be the level up on Renekton. So there is that, where I know I can level Renekton. So at least he is leveled. Okay. Might end up regret, but... I regret many things in life! Okay. On the plus side, this will be the level up of Renekton, meaning that we're at least helping the Sundisk a lot. Okay. Help the Sundisk! It's all good. Usility Strike will ascend. I mean, it has not ascended it yet, but it has helped out a lot. And obviously, we can throw down Nasus, and that will get us, like, yet again, really close, especially with this. So, there are things which make sense here. Hopefully. I mean, we are against, so like, you know, Zilean Ekko. Right of negation. I mean, the thing of it is, so, potentially Ekko comes down. So the Chronos. Do I throw down? Oh, throw down Nasus. Nasus, it is time. Nasus kind of does. The only thing with Nasus is that he does kind of make you have to decide where you want to go. Okay. I mean, do we just go Billy? I mean, this on top of Nasus. does level Nasus, right? If he strikes the strongest, then he kills them. Then he slays. That should be because he will strike the strongest, then he strikes the weakest. So theoretically, he strikes the strongest, he slays, goes up to 10, and then he strikes again. Is that not how that works? Because why am I not seeing him level from this? Because wouldn't he level? I mean, I would say that he would level from that, but apparently he doesn't. Which I think is because he strikes. But wouldn't he have, in that time, that's a bit of a shame that works it out like that. Because technically that should mean that his first strike would have slayed, got him up to 10, and his second strike. It's a bit of a shame the weird way that works, in my opinion. I mean, I could have just gone with the immediate Ascendant's Rise, which would have been the definite. But, you know, I thought I'd go for the gamble and see whether or not that would work. Okay. So we know that they've got 2 damage going in anyway. Okay. We do this. I do have a right of negation. It's a bit of a shame that doesn't work like that. Maybe it's instantaneous. Weird. I know, but it's the fact that the spell does actually say. I mean, we're about to see the Egyptian God card Cinematic Universe. Cinematic Universe of Egyptian Gods! But at the same point, that should do the strike. I'll get the card up in a minute. But we get the Emperor's deck as well. Emperor's, I mean, this is the whole Egyptian God card situation right now, is what you're seeing. We throw down a Zir, it's all gravy, baby. Because Egyptian God is slow. Okay, it's all good. I mean, now the fact that we've now leveled up Renekton, like, once you level up Renekton, you know it's kind of done from that point. Another siphoning strike. But yeah, no, in terms of the way that the card reads, and oh god damn, I didn't get to read. Shut the phone to my opponent. Really well played, sure, but we can do it. I believe we can beat the freezes. The freezes and death which comes. I'm actually gonna keep one of these Chronomancers. Might not regret the decision. I mean, to be fair, what I should be aiming for is actually trying to get at least 2 champions. Trying to get 2 champions and Ascendant's Rise. That's what I should be aiming for. But that's what a smart person would do, and we're not going the smart way right now. I mean, we've got 2 champs. We just need Ascendant's Rise now. I'm gonna pass just for saving mana purpose. I mean, but Shurima lives. I mean, heart of the cards. But I mean, oh no, my heart of the cards, Yugi. My heart of the cards. I need a way to protect. I'm now gonna need a way to protect Azir. Azir, you must be protected. We're so close. Oh, we get another Azir anyway. It's fine. He can die. I mean, I wish he won't.
I think not.
Right, they're going to. But they could have another frostbite. You've ruined the synergy that I was gonna do to get this on turn 5. Okay. So, I do want to throw down you. Throw down you. Willing to accept? I mean, they could have another frostbite which kills Azir. Like, they could massively have another frostbite that kills Azir. But sometimes you've got to go with the gamble. Don't want to take a Merciless Hunter just to try. I'm going to take a Merciless Hunter. I should probably take a Rite of Negation, but... Take this, man! He deserves to die! Go on! Take him! That's what I'm talking about! Okay, I'll take 5 damage. I mean, I really wanted to get Renekton out this turn and then immediately go into Ascendant's Rise. My opponent has denied the capability of such. All I can do... I mean, men die, but Shurima lives, right? Could consider Golden... I could consider Golden Ambassador to get another... Oh, so many different things I could consider. Why does my mind want to do this one, though? My mind brain goes, says, take that. Yes, take that. Okay. I mean, the problem is that Renekton's probably gonna... Unless I can find a buff, Renekton's probably gonna die next turn. Because Next turn, they immediately go forward, grab here. So if I do throw down Renekton, he's probably going to massively die the next turn immediately. I mean, I could... Just trying to work out whether it's worthwhile throwing down the Merciless Hunter to grab this, or... Like, the problem is that no matter what, they're going to have Frostbites. Sod it. Sod it, sod it, sod it, sod it, sod it. Much regret, let's just go. I'm used to regret, let's go with regret. All the regret. I would take all the regret, please. Okay. Potentially Shapestone. Shapestone might be able to save Renekton's life, maybe, but probably not. Survive, my friends. Survive! Okay, this is not the best situation for us to be in, but okay. Okay.
Swiftly now.
Kind of have to hope. When there's nothing left to believe in. Believe in hope! I mean, just as long as I don't have another Frostbite. Men die. But Shurima lives! Okay. Hopefully Shurima will live. Let Shurima live. Just leave all those other Frostbites you quite clearly have. I said leave them! Okay. Not ideal. Not an ideal situation to be in. Okay. So, I mean, I could go for this on his own. Is it really worthwhile? I guess we'll take you. Found a gift for Renekton. Gotta find a gift for Renekton. I've got Terra. It's like when you know that death is coming and you know that there's not a lot that you can really do about the situation. That is it. Good luck with the stream, but Sunny, thank you, buddy boo. Good luck with your stream, and I hope that the shops, which it goes well or went well, either way. Oh, you know for a fact that there's going to be a Frostbite. You know for a fact there's going to be a Frostbite. Sometimes the bold man is the bold man who maketh the moves. Frostbite incoming. Oh! Okay. Why couldn't they have not had a Frostbite to freeze Renekton again? Renekton had the perfect out. Okay. So. Fair enough. The order is given. We've got another Azir. Azir dying, men die. But Shurima lives. That's important. I mean,
My name will echo through the ages.
this is not good. This is not good.
One candle.
I mean, this is definitely not good. I mean, straight away they can grab away two of them anyway. Yeah, I feel like death has come. I'm willing to accept death. I'm willing to accept that death's icy claws have come for me. A chill in the air. I mean, I could level. I mean, the freezes start to come down.
It is time.
I mean, just because I can, and I know that death has come for me anyway, so fuck it. We go. Just because I know that death has come. That's fine.
The homestead.
Death has come. Oh, the ice arrow. So they immediately play ice arrow afterwards, which means that they freeze a lot. I've got nothing which kills. I've got nothing that kills Ashe. Okay. So I can throw down the Chronomancer, but the Chronomancer does nothing to help the situation at all. So freeze. I don't think that Shurima's gonna live, people. I don't think that Shurima will live on. Chronomancer. I mean, death has definitely come. Death has definitely come.
Never woke you up.
Okay. All that means is that at least Azir can block still. Go block Azir. Block my man. No, Azir! I needed you over here. Okay. Shadow mode to my opponent. Honestly, like, really well played. Bilgewater to Hecarim. Interesting. I'm actually gonna keep this hand. I mean, what I should be doing, what I should be aiming for is trying to get free, like, technically what I should be aiming for is trying to get 3 champions, sorry, 2 champions and a rise. That is actually what I should be aiming for. So what I should do is skip. Actually, no, I'm going to do this just because I'm going to defend myself. He says. Actually, I guess I don't need to defend myself. I can take 3. Okay. Could throw down a Chrono Man. Ah, Azir! So we can throw down Azir. I mean, I definitely should have saved 2 points of mana on that second turn rather than playing you.
Steady now.
Okay. Go forward. They can't block with this. This is actually theoretically looking okay. I mean, so if they throw down a Prankster, then admittedly, really good deck. Depends on whether or not they throw down a Prankster or not. If they throw down a Prankster, then this deck is just like a genius in terms of the fact that it's got all of the ephemeralness coming out of the monkeys. It's got... Oh my god, I knew it! I mean, I could. Actually, no, I can't because I couldn't do the buff. Don't worry, ignore me.
How good to serve the Emperor once more.
The only plus side that I have here is that I can help.
Strike me.
Took it fair and square.
I will sacrifice you. I mean, if we got a Sentence Rise right now, this would be very good. Because if we had a... I mean, I say it would be very good. It'd be very good if I would have saved the second point of mana on turn 2, because I could have got into it turn 3. Turn 5, sorry. Okay. Oh my god, that was like... Oh, thank you for making me regret all my decisions of not saving the mana so that I could have played. Like, if I hadn't played that card, that 1 cost on turn 2, I could have actually played that this turn and would have just gone stupidly insane. I regret all my decisions that I have made here today. I've got to kill that Prankster. Well, I have to kill that Prankster, or at least to try to kill that Prankster. Because that is giving them so much value. Ha-cha-cha! I mean, I regret every decision that has been made here today. If I go forward with Renekton, most likely they block with Butcher. Okay, we go. It's only the thing. The only reason I'm doing this is because he would then level, meaning that I wouldn't need this. Okay. So he would level. So tick 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 tick. We've done the ticker on that. I just need to level Azir, which technically can be done. It depends on how my opponent, like whether or not my opponent develops next turn, or whether or not they immediately go forward. We'll find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Well, they might spend next turn to develop Hecarim. I mean, oh, I should have maybe killed you. Okay. Depends on whether or not they decide to develop Hecarim or not. Which they could do. Because Hecarim with 2 sharks. So he'd go forward, he'd summon 2 himself, 2 sharks, and this. That would be the level up for him. Oh, sometimes you gotta go. I mean, the problem is, isn't it plus... it is only plus 3 attack. So, bearing in mind that Renekton does do 2 damage... So we might actually be able to survive this onslaught. Shurima is sand and sky. It'll be fine. We've got this. We have perfectly got this. We've got the Emperor's deck. Renekton's there. Nasus is doing his thing. So, all we must do is defend. I mean, glorious cinematic universe as always. We just defend now with Renekton And Runeterra's going to be... I mean, maybe we do also defend with Azir. So Azir, I feel like, can go in front of Hecarim. He knew the risks. So I will throw you down over here. The rest of the things that are coming out will at least have... Like, yeah, they're going to have big buff stats. But what are your stats when they don't do the health as well? Okay. Go get him, buddy.
Such arrogance.
Such... Ah, we goes! So, 2 damage in everywhere. Boom, 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 boom! Okay. You dare come against the Emperor like this? Okay. I mean, all it takes is immediately going forward. Oh, I'm burning my own cards now. I mean, I need to play Nasus because we need all 3 Egyptian god cards to be out right now. They play Ruination. I regret everything. I just wanted all 3 Egyptian gods on the board. They play Ruination. Ah, we must rethink strategy. Show the mode to my opponent. Really well played. Great game. See, look, if you can hit things in a certain way, it's not bad. Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.